Deep Encounter. July 18, 1873. This journal entry may very well be my last. I record these words with trembling hands, knowing that I must commit the strangest encounter of my life to paper. Though I fear my story will be received with scorn and ridicule, I have no other choice. As a deep-sea diver in the late 19th century, my life has been a series of high-risk ventures into the watery abyss. Today, that abyss nearly became my eternal resting place. I was tasked with an arduous mission, inspecting the foundations of a precarious lighthouse, submerged in the treacherous depths of the Atlantic. My descent was uneventful, and for hours, I conducted my work in eerie solitude, the crushing weight of the ocean pressing in on me from all sides. But as fate would have it, my air hose became tangled around a jagged piece of the lighthouse's ironwork. A gnarled mess of thick seaweed had snagged the hose, and it was tearing apart under the relentless force of the water pressure. My lifeline was disintegrating before my eyes. Panic set in as my air supply dwindled. I struggled to free the hose but only succeeded in making the situation worse. Breathless and disoriented, I knew that my chances of survival were fading with each passing moment. I felt the bitter cold seeping into my body as the ocean threatened to swallow me whole. And then, she appeared. A vision of ethereal beauty, with long, flowing hair the color of kelp and a shimmering, iridescent tail, a mermaid swam into view. Her eyes, the most mesmerizing shade of blue, held an otherworldly wisdom, and they locked onto mine with a depth of understanding that defied explanation. Though I couldn't breathe, I could feel the mermaid's gentle fingers deftly unwinding the mangled hose from my leg. I watched in sheer disbelief as she worked with a grace that seemed impossible in the dark depths. In that moment, I knew she was saving my life. As my air supply was finally restored, the mermaid's eyes never left mine. She did not speak, but her gaze conveyed an unspoken message of reassurance and understanding. When she was certain I was safe, she swam away, disappearing into the shadowy recesses of the ocean. I resurfaced, gasping for air, my heart pounding with both gratitude and fear. The other members of my crew greeted me with astonishment, for they had seen the tangled mess of seaweed but none had seen the mermaid who had saved me. I write these words with trepidation, for I fear my account will be dismissed as a symptom of madness brought on by the deep sea's oppressive isolation. Yet, in the depths of my heart, I know that I encountered a being of incredible grace and kindness, a mermaid who risked her existence to rescue a drowning man. Now, as I sit here alone in my quarters, my mind races with questions. Was she a guardian of the deep, or simply a figment of my oxygen-deprived imagination? I fear that no one will believe my story, and I will be forever labeled as a madman. But I am left with the profound conviction that my life was spared by a miraculous encounter in the shadowy realm beneath the waves. The mermaid, a guardian of the deep, reached out to me in my moment of dire need. My only solace is that, even if the world dismisses my account, I know the truth of what happened deep beneath the waves, where the line between reality and the inexplicable grows as murky as the ocean itself. This diary entry may serve as my only testament to the extraordinary event that transpired on that fateful day. July 18, 1873.